Tonight on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz TV After Show, US Open Challenge returns, Dillinger back in action, and Chuck Norris. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
That's the sound of a new United States champion, who's actually from America, no less. And no one else wants none, but you want some of us to talk about SmackDown Live right here on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes, SoundCloud. You're liking and subscribing, telling your friends about the wonderful world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down SmackDown Live. What's up, everybody? I'm Christian Rosenberg. The Twitter @WordRosenberg, Instagram @Rosenberg. T-shirts, beautiful T-shirts. ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Full crowd here tonight. First off, on the other side over there, I don't know where Scott Narver is looking.
I was looking at the full crowd.
Well, I mean, well, you got the Macho Man on your shirt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's part of the crowd. And it's Scott Narver. It's Scott Narver.
Hello.
Hey there. Over next to you, he doesn't have the Macho Man on his shirt.
No.
But his favorite wrestler was on tonight.
Yeah.
So at Tom Connolly.
Kevin Owens was here. I was glad to see him.
That's not your favorite.
My favorite wrestler came back last week.
Ah.
Rusev.
Yes. And hanging out with us, not just this week, not just next week, forever.
So get used to it.
At Gabrielle _Loren. Now I messed up your name.
Yeah, it's okay. I know you're nervous.
I'm so intimidated by you. Gabrielle Loren's here.
Yes, and so it's Gabrielle _Loren.
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was. I can't talk
there.
good.
He's an overscore type of guy.
I am.
He doesn't like the
I'm an overscore.
Yeah.
At a regular score, Gabrielle _Loren.
Regular.
Well, thanks for being here, and thanks for officially joining the team.
Thanks for bringing me back. I'm excited to talk smack with you all for the following weeks. Not just in studio.
The studio audience applauds you as well.
The crowd.
Thank you.
The crowd, the capacity crowd on hand, and of course,
Standing room only.
and of course, standing in the back, making sure we are somewhat capable of doing a show. At Jim on the booth, it's Jim on the booth.
Hi.
Hey. All right. So
Get a room, you two.
and it's a lot of tension.
Yeah, well, you guys are in separate rooms, so you should get one room. Just hang out in it.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So tonight's SmackDown was just stacked. Like from beginning to end, it was just full of action and some interesting matchups, some surprises. No Luke Harper.
That's a surprise.
That's the one negative I have. but and we kick off with our new United States champion, which we didn't really talk about because it happened on a live event. Titles change on live events, people. It can happen. This is why you need to go to them. Because it's Friday in Madison Square Garden. AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens for the United States Championship.
In my hometown.
Nice.
In New York, represent.
There you go.
Nice.
MSG.
Have you ever been to Madison Square Garden?
Oh yeah, many
Yeah.
of times.
Oh.
That was actually, I think, my first wrestling match was either Madison Square Garden or Nassau Coliseum. I don't remember. It's one of them, but I might have been to both. So
My first
back in the day.
my first pay-per-view was WrestleMania 20 at the Garden. That was the first
Really?
one I went to.
Nice.
I've still never been there. I've always wanted to go.
It's the only
Yeah, I never
time-
have either, actually. Yeah.
You
I
got
drove
you.
by the Garden on the TMZ bus tour, and I got to see the Garden and the USS Intrepid, where they body slammed Yokozuna.
Which is the only thing the USS Intrepid is known for.
Yeah, that's it.
It was an anniversary. It happened last week. So I saw it on Facebook.
Sounds like we got to make a trip to New York, you guys.
We do.
Road
down.
trip. Let's gear up the mics. Jimbo, can we do this show like in New York? Can we do it?
They've done it before. They've actually done remote stuff.
Let's do it. Somebody fly us out.
Things.
Some of you
You
listeners.
want to have a road trip, or do you want to fly? Make up your damn mind.
Well, actually, you know what? We could film the road trip. That would be fun.
Like a vlog.
I'm gonna fly.
Tom will meet us there.
Boat. He's going boat. A dilapidated one.
I am walking. I am walking.
What if each of us takes a different form of transportation to get there?
Then we'll never meet each other.
On our journey.
We'll be on different pages.
So AJ Styles comes out with the U.S. title, and he brings up John Cena's U.S. Open Challenge and how big a deal it was and how much people loved it, and he feels it's time to bring it back. So he's officially starting the AJ Styles United States Championship Open Challenge.
Are you gonna rage?
No.
He's stealing
Nah, it's
from
okay.
John Cena.
It's okay. I like this challenge though. It's fun. So.
But he's stealing his gimmick.
But,
Yeah, it's
but
okay.
Scott, it is okay.
He's basically
because
stole everything else
His
from him,
first
so.
challenger is John Cena.
Obviously, he's mad.
Well, instead of Tom taking out his frustrations, John Cena was like, "No, Tom, I got this."
Yeah, see? He's gonna rage for me. It's alright.
Cena comes.
It's been a
to the
long couple
ring,
days.
and John's just like, "So this open challenge was for everyone except me, right?" And AJ's like, "No, this was especially for you." And they're like, "All right, let's do it." Referee Charles Robinson comes out to the ring. Greg Hamilton steps in the ring, makes the introductions for the United States Championship match. And just before the referee calls for the bell, Kevin Owens' music hits. Because he's not happy. Because he lost the title on a non-televised event. That would upset me.
I mean, think about it. Had AJ Styles been in Bakersfield when we went to see that WWE live event,
It could have happened then.
could have happened then.
Well, we had a tag title match and a women's title match there.
Mm-hmm.
Both champs retained, but as you can see, it can happen. So, live events, we were talking about it a couple weeks ago, they're so much fun. And the people at the Garden, the fact they got to see a new champ just went nuts.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Kevin Owens comes out. He's saying, "No, we've seen this match between you two too many times." The rightful owner of that title gets it back tonight. And as he starts walking to the ring, Cena says, "You come in this ring, I will run through you, and then I will run through AJ." And as he says that, Rusev attacks Cena from behind. Owens comes in, pop a powerbomb on AJ, accolade onto Cena, and the villains stand tall in this opening segment.
I think the
love
villains
this
were on the ground, but it's okay.
Well, that's up for debate. But this opening segment had everything. The great cheer for the new champ, the surprise of Cena coming out, the hype that we're going to get this title match on free TV, unannounced, and then Owens and Rusev just taking it away. It was excellent.
I kind of wish we would have had the match.
Well, of course we wish we had.
I really wish. I was like, oh, this is... Because SmackDown is, the better show. So it's cool to have them be, way different than Raw. And have like, okay, we're going to have this match right now. AJ versus Cena. All right, cool. Let's do it.
It's always a build up, so it kind of stinks when they give you that disappointment at the end because you want to see it, and then you're like, damn, we have to wait till next time. See what's gonna happen.
But that's the
It's a
point.
bummer.
They hold it out for you, and then they'll take it away because it's just like, no, we want you to ask really nicely for it.
That's like pulling your favorite episode of a TV show in the middle and saying you have to watch later. I hate that.
Yeah, the to be continued.
Yes. To be continued. That's the worst.
Like wait for a pay-per-view type thing. Is that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
wait a
well-
day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still,
Yeah.
you're ruining my Tuesday night.
Yeah, you're all set.
Yeah.
You want to watch it right now.
Exactly.
From there, we have the WWE champion, Jinder Mahal, going one-on-one with Ty Dillinger. We've been wondering where Dillinger's been. Last week, the 4th of July Battle Royal, he had some good moments. He had that promo backstage with Breezango.
What do you mean? Breezango?
Oh,
That was
No,
Tanae.
that was-
Tanae Young.
I apologize. They looked really similar. I mixed the two up. But he had a great showing in that, so they're just like, we're going to give you a match with the WWE champion. And Jinder destroyed him in this match. This was like an extended squash match. Jinder with the Colossus wins clean. Singh brothers, no effect whatsoever in this match. I think this was great for Jinder to look as a dominant champion. However, I did not like the placement of this. I felt like this match should have been a little later in the show.
Okay.
Because if we were doing this huge segment and hyping up the US title, everyone getting excited, because typically in those big type of moments, then they usually have some type of match where it calms people down, even if just a little bit. So then all of a sudden you're kind of calming them down with the WWE champion. So like if they switched the Xavier Woods match and this, I would have been perfectly fine with it. And I thought the match itself was good. I thought it served its purpose well. Jinder looked great. I think this might have been Ty's first loss on TV. Chat roll, correct me if I'm wrong. But,
I think you may be right, yeah.
So they had that effect too. Then after the match, Jinder talked about how he brought diversity and class to the title, but you continue to cheer for that snake Randy Orton. Next week on SmackDown, he is bringing the Punjabi prison with him.
He should have production take that responsibility. Like, he should have the crew do that. For him to do it, that's just too much.
Well, he's going to have the Singh brothers do it.
Yeah.
That's even worse. I don't care that there's two of them. They're too tiny. That stuff's heavy.
Yeah. That cage is, how tall is it? Like 20 feet high or something?
Yeah, 20, 30 feet, and it's steel reinforced bamboo.
Yeah.
It's not just bamboo.
Yeah, they got to make that money, right?
I guess.
So,
go ahead.
oh, sorry. I was just going to go back to the match. Out of all the matches tonight, I actually thought this one was one of my favorites. Jinder Mahal is definitely a standout superstar. And like the commentators say, like, he has the body of a world champion. He looks like a powerhouse. So when he's fighting, I mean, he definitely held the dominant stance the whole time. He was really holding his own the entire match, and I like to see a strong competitor, like, take someone out and take them out the entire way through. You know, it wasn't even a struggle back and forth. It seemed like he killed it in the ring, for lack of better words. I really like him, yeah. He's one of my favorites.
Jinder's one of your favorites?
Yeah, now.
Oh, all right.
Things are changing.
All right.
Yeah, because wasn't your favorite Orton?
Oh, I mean, it's always going to be...
Because he's feuding with Jinder.
I know. Well, it's going to be a rough one when they actually, like, get in the ring together next time I'm with you guys. But, you know, when it's just Jinder on his own against somebody else that I'm not a big fan of, I'm going to go for the bad guy.
Well, who are you going to be rooting for in the Punjabi prison match?
Yeah.
I'll let you know next time.
Oh, to be continued.
Oh, man.
Dot.
I think this was a fun match, though. Like, I thought it was good. Like, but Ty, like, didn't really have any kind of comeback or anything. Like, he had a few punches.
And then he got cut off right away.
Which I thought was, I don't know, he's still, like, starting. So it made sense for it to, like, happen this way. And I think it helps him develop, too, because he could be like, all right, I at least went against the champion. I didn't win, but I at least, kind of put up a fight. So.
Yeah, this is one thing I'm kind of curious about because really since he's come up to the main roster, he really hasn't had an actual feud with anyone. He had a couple matches with Aiden English, but that was really it. And he's just kind of been around. Now he finally has his first loss. So where can we go from here with Dillinger?
Anywhere.
With The Miz, I guess. Because apparently on the chat roll, he's, like, feuding with The Miz on Twitter. And I get
The Miz is kind of on Raw?
I know that. I don't get why they're doing it, but I don't know. It's weird.
They're just tweeting each other?
I guess so, yeah.
And that constitutes a feud on TV.
I guess they want to have a match or something. Or at least Ty wants a match with The Miz.
He's not a free agent. He can't do it
I know,
once.
he's not John Cena. Come on. I don't know. It seems weird, though. I don't understand the whole... Unless maybe they're setting up for something at SummerSlam. We're going to have
That's a good point.
Inter-brand match or something.
I don't want inter-brand matches.
I know. Not yet. I know. But, hey,
But
I don't make the rules.
It's a valid prediction, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
See it happening.
Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso. All right, well, before we get into this match, since we were off last week for the 4th of July, and we hope that all you had a fun 4th, we should touch a little bit on that rap battle. Scott, I feel like, is ready to drop some dope rhymes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, first off, I need to give a shout out to former original SmackDown AfterBuzz host Ryan Klum, who played the role of Abe Lincoln in that battle. That's the term we're using for it.
The underscore battle.
The underscore battle. The overscore battle. because he was Abe Lincoln dancing around with the New Day in the ring, which was pretty badass if you ask me.
So cool.
That's cool.
Shout out to you, Mr. Ryan Klum. And Usos absolutely destroyed New Day in that rap battle. Like, it wasn't even close.
Yet they lost.
Well, they were disqualified by Wale.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It was like Bo Dallas and Flo Rida. You know, same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
When that went down.
Yeah. And Bo Dallas destroyed Flo Rida.
But
Flo Rida was considered the winner.
Yeah. Because he's a celebrity. That was crazy last week.
yeah,
I really could not believe some of the stuff they said. I was like, wow. But both of them, like both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely the Usos. I was like, wow, they went with the R-rated. I was like, oh, I wonder if they really ran that by somebody, or were just like, all right, this is what we're gonna say. Like, we're gonna say this, and then they got there like, all right, this is what we're really saying.
Well, you know, there's always a delay with broadcast anyway, so they had the chance to do what they needed to do if that was the case.
Yeah, and I mean, they weren't like cursing or anything. I thought the funniest thing, at least I thought, was when Xavier did the line about Roman at the end, and then he did like the fist and then like punched Kofi in the face. Kofi's reaction was hilarious, like just watching him like just kind of like stumble as he was like falling over. It was so funny. It made me laugh, so I liked it.
yeah, it was fun, and they've done a great job making this feel like a legit feud between the two teams. So now tonight we had the singles match with Xavier and Jay. Right off the get-go, Jimmy interfered, and then Kofi and Big E are trying to get in the ring because of Jimmy interfering. Ref ejects all three of them. So we got a fair one-on-one match. Short match, but effective. Everyone seems to forget how much agility Xavier Woods has.
Yes.
Because you got Kofi, the crazy high flyer, and Big E, as fast as he can move for a guy as strong as he is. But Xavier is so damn talented. Especially like doing like the tightrope walk off the top rope, jumping halfway across the ring with the elbow, getting the win, pinning Jay, and then getting out of the ring before Jimmy can get down there in time.
That was super impressive. The fly across with the elbow.
Yeah.
Love that move.
I feel like Xavier does not get enough credit, maybe because, okay, we let him do all the talking because he's the best talker of the three. So you two will do the wrestling. But he's a really, really good and underrated wrestler.
It's good that he can sort of hide it and, you know, play that card when he needs to. That, you know, the group is strong as it is, and he's really good, but we see everybody else really good in the solid roles that they are, and now they can change it up.
Yeah, it was fun, and yeah, I mean, I don't think the other ones could play trumpet, so Xavier kind of gets...
It's a trombone, Tom.
Sorry,
I don't think they could play trumpet either.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, they would have.
Yes. Sorry, trombone.
So you're not wrong.
Exactly. But that's why
Can you play the trumpet?
No,
Are you challenging
no,
them?
I can't. No.
Big E with a trumpet? That's silly. That's silly.
No, you're right. Big E would play a flute. Shane McMahon backstage on the phone with Daniel Bryan, and all we really hear from him is like, yeah, you're right, nobody's talked about James Ellsworth. Because he's suspended for 30 days. So I feel like we should have a moment of silence, because we're not going to have any James Ellsworth for 3 more SmackDowns. All right.
What is happening to this show?
I don't know.
We're having a moment of silence on a podcast.
I'm going to really miss the big hog.
You're not being silent. All right.
Can't believe we did that.
We're doing it every week until he's back.
And then when he comes back, we're having a Chinsenora.
Yeah.
I wonder why they.
That was so
I'm
dumb.
I'm kind of weird that we're kind of like. I don't know why they suspended him for a month though. Like
Because he kept interfering in the match.
I know, but still, just
And was fined $10,000.
I don't know. It's a bit much.
You raging?
Yeah, it's a bit much. No, I'm not raging. It's just a bit much. I like having him on TV, so it kind of sucks that he's not there for like a couple weeks. But we'll get
I know,
over
as
it.
much as I love Daniel Bryan, I was against this ruling.
Yeah.
Because James Ellsworth should be on every segment, every week.
And I really want to see a Daniel Bryan Ellsworth match, but maybe
That makes one person.
maybe years from now.
I feel like Daniel, they can clear him to do that. That's no problem. Like, he's not going to risk serious injury fighting Ellsworth.
60-minute Iron Man.
he'd still be fine.
That'll be his comeback.
Yes. Match with James O.
What if Ellsworth just Goldbergs him Bret Hart style?
Oh.
Sweet
So-
chin music.
Yes. So Naomi comes in to Shane's office, wondering who she gets to face at Battleground, or wants to know who her next opponent is. Before we get into all that, though, I feel like there's a Christian's Closet segment that needs to be done right here.
Only right here?
Well, mainly here. Because last week, as we celebrated America, we also got to celebrate Naomi's amazing title. And now how it is just as flashy as her entrance. And it's freaking awesome.
It is.
I think it's the first woman to ever have her own personalized title.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I guess because theirs was kind of broken in half.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as much of a custom women's title as I can
guess
think
that's
of.
true.
But that's not good.
Right.
It's not a good one.
No. They could keep it like this, and I'd be fine with it. Like,
Yeah.
even if Naomi didn't have it, I'd be
Oh, like
fine
if someone
with
else wanted it and they just kept it flashing like that?
Yeah.
Tamina
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
was just flashing
It
all
fit her very well. Yeah.
But I just think whoever designed it did such a good job, and it looks so cool. And it just really... I feel like it puts Naomi even on that next level of, like, you are one of our top superstars.
Yeah. And well deserved. She's
Exactly.
been working for this forever. It's nice to finally see her come into her own and get what she deserves.
Yeah.
Been watching her since we started on Main Event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's always been my favorite. I told you guys that out of the girls. You know, but now things have changed, obviously. Like, I love Charlotte as well. I mean, she's a powerhouse too. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we would all talk about for years that we've been
How
on the
good
show,
she is.
like, what are they doing with Naomi? When is she going to get her chance?
Yeah.
And now she's, like, the top female.
it's also good that they
great.
took her out of the whole tag team with Ariane, and she's not even with WWE anymore, because I feel like that
Who's Aria?
relationship was holding her
you mean
back.
Cameron?
Cameron, you know what I'm saying. I only know their full names because of Divas, but like the real names. But yeah, I think she was holding her back, so it's nice to see, like, you know, down the line that she's finally able to do her own thing, have her own character, and really, you know, make it through to be that superstar she always was.
And I like that even that match she had with Lana last week was like decisive, like put her in a submission,
Yeah.
over, done with, like
No, I'm legit.
next, yeah, yeah.
So Naomi wants to know who she's going to face, and then Charlotte comes out and says, if you say Lana again, Shane, you're going to have to ban me like Ellsworth, because I'm going to, like, beat the crap out of you. Then out comes Becky saying she's next in line. Then Natalya and Lana and Tamina all come out. And Shane announces at Battleground there will be a 5-way elimination match between those 5. The winner will be the #1 contender and get a shot at Naomi at SummerSlam.
Yikes! Who's it gonna be?
I love that it's elimination.
I
It's the
do.
best.
I do love that too, because I feel like we've been having a lot of these 5-ways. But did we have an elimination one yet?
Yeah. No.
I don't think, so.
No, because the one on Raw was not elimination.
I think
so.
it's good that we have that. Plus, then it's going to give us a good 4 or 5 weeks of just building Naomi versus whoever. So
You mean
it's,
for SummerSlam?
Yeah,
Again,
right, for
it's over,
SummerSlam.
yeah.
So it's not going to be kind of this muddle of, oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? But now, also the question, though, is will Naomi even have a title match at Battleground then?
She
'Cause
should.
You got Carmella with the Money in the Bank, so she's not in this 5-way. But then all the other women are in the 5-way.
Well, she very well could be, though. There's no reason why she shouldn't be in the 5-way.
Well, Shane announced it was
Right.
and then they
Well,
could
yeah,
make
but
it a
anybody
6-way.
goes and talks to him and then changes his mind. That's been proven the past couple
That's
weeks.
true.
It probably already happened on Talking Smack.
Wait,
Sure.
but the winner of the 5-way goes into the match, right? For
No,
SummerSlam.
goes to SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, right?
But so Naomi right now does not have an opponent for Battleground. which is
Gotcha.
The one
And
in
that's
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why not?
No,
You know,
yeah.
I'm just saying with Carmella, like, why not? Why not take every opportunity there is as that character, and then if she gets a #1 contendership, and then at any point she has the briefcase as a backup. So if she were to lose, say, you know, challenge again right at that moment
Yep.
and get it right back.
Oh no, I'd be all fine and good with that. But I'm just thinking, I almost think it would be better that Carmella, they just say, okay, you're actually getting a one-on-one title shot with Naomi at Battleground, and then say she loses that and then cashes in.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because she can also Carmella can say, 'cause she pinned her like 3 times in a row before even Money in the Bank and never got a title match. So she has like at least a claim of being like, I beat her like 3 times when she was champion still. So yeah, I hope she has a match, because I don't like the whole like, all right, well, these 5 girls are gonna fight and then you're not going to because they're gonna see you fight you in another month and a half or another month after that. I don't know. I hope she has a match.
And Maria Net in the chat roll, thank you. When they crowned the first SmackDown Women's Champion, it was an elimination match.
Okay.
But the one that Becky won. Or was it Becky?
Yeah,
or Alexa?
Becky, yes.
Was
She was
Becky.
the first champion.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's been a while since we had that. So, I think it'll be good.
I say Charlotte wins. Saying it now.
Okay, well, we're not doing the predictions yet, Tom.
Well, I'm just letting everyone know.
Well, in the midst of all that, Shane also then announced that we're going to have Charlotte and Becky versus Natalya and Tamina tonight. They all leave, and then Carmella shows up with a briefcase and a letter from her attorney saying this shows that James Ellsworth should be reinstated. And Shane looks at it and rips it up and says the suspension still stands, and she storms off.
Come on, Shane. Come on.
I know, Shane, I thought you were the voice of reason.
Exactly.
No heart.
You're
No
not
heart.
Daniel Bryan. You're not a jerk like him.
I mean, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
That's severe.
I mean, that's worse than mad.
It really is.
Yeah. Renee is backstage with Corbin. Corbin mentions he's not afraid of Nakamura, or that Shinsuke's not afraid, but I'm afraid of what I'm going to do to him on Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's not. It'll be sayonara Nakamura. Get it? He used like a Japanese word to insult Nakamura because Baron Corbin's hilarious.
He is very funny.
He is, actually.
Remember Bakersfield?
On the house show, he was amazing.
Yeah.
He was really good
I
on
want
Jericho's
that
podcast,
on TV.
too.
Was he? Oh, I haven't heard him on Jericho's podcast.
Yeah, he was
yet.
really good on there. When they just like let him talk, even on Talking Smack, he's good. Like,
Yeah, no, he
I mean,
is.
most people on Talking Smack are
His
way
entrance on the
better.
way out tonight, he was talking smack.
Yeah.
But then Nakamura interrupted it, trying to hold him down.
Yeah, we get right into that Nakamura versus Corbin, but the match doesn't really happen because Nakamura attacks Corbin as he's heading to the ring, and they just brawl a little bit, go into the crowd, come back out, and then everyone immediately separates them, and Corbin walks away with a briefcase. So the match does not ever take place. However, announcement comes on later in the show that they will be facing each other at Battleground.
I
Can't
feel
believe-
like
No, you go.
Wow,
I was gonna.
this is adorable.
I was gonna say, I feel like when these matches don't go through like this, when they don't have it, when there's no weapons involved or something really debilitating, when they just start punching each other, that could have happened had you rang the bell and they were in the ring. That there needs to be, someone needs to get hit with a briefcase. Something needs to happen where this was no longer a fair fight and it would have been thrown out anyway.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like you said, they were just punching and kicking. No one got any weapons. No one got slammed into chairs.
Yeah.
Nobody almost got, like,
no one was.
murdered
Yeah, you have to
in the
wait
back
till
of an ambulance.
Nothing dramatic.
you have to wait till both are in the ring to ring the bell officially, but you can still have the ref separate them, then get them in the ring and then start it.
Yeah. The ref doesn't pat him down or anything. It's not like there's any ceremony of checking them for weapons or anything like that. So just ring the bell.
It's interesting, like when you are a writer on WWE or producing, I feel like since you're doing the same thing week to week to week to week, there may be things that you're missing or you're forgetting about. But it's nice to come in here and talk smack on all of it because we can kind of, I mean, even in the past we used to make predictions, create our own storylines that would be cool. So we're kind of on the outside looking in a way, and we have that clearer perspective of things they may be missing because they're so in it every week and they don't have like the ability to jump out for a second, see it from our perspective.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I like what you're saying, and it's interesting you bring that to the table.
That's all I got.
Yeah, Scott.
That's all I got.
All right, you can go then.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Scott.
Bye. You're done.
Could I have a warm meal, please?
No.
I'm so hungry.
No.
No, that's after. You're gonna wait. Go outside and wait for us to be done.
I brought information to a table. Couldn't you give me food?
You get nothing. AJ's backstage with Cena. Cena lets him know, I'm going to accept that open challenge. And AJ's like, I knew you'd be the first challenger. And he hadn't forgotten the last time we were in the ring together. But this U.S. title makes me the best, and I'll hold on to this for a long time. Cena says he's given AJ his word that he will handle their title business later on, but tonight he has his back.
Interesting.
I like it.
It's respect.
Do you buy it? Do you believe him?
I don't know.
Says it on his towels.
I know,
Hustle.
but yeah. No, I don't really
And
believe that
loyalty.
either. Not this guy. No. When do you think we're gonna have this match, though? Do you think we're gonna get is it gonna be a SummerSlam match again, or are they gonna kind of keep them separate now?
I think they might keep them separate a little bit. They did say, we'll get into the main event later on, but they did say, as they were coming out for it, that AJ cannot begin the U.S. Open Challenge until after Kevin Owens has his rematch. Which I like, because Kevin Owens is due a rematch.
Right.
Yeah, but still, why can't he just have it each week?
Because he's supposed to get his rematch against AJ Styles.
Then he should be the first one in the challenge, then.
Well, he chose to be the
challenge-
first challenge at Battleground, okay?
The challenge is
okay.
open, sir.
Exactly. The first open one should have been this week or next week. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with it. It's going to be an awesome match, so.
Becky and Charlotte versus Natalya and Tamina. Good match here between the four. We've kind of seen this off and on the last couple months, but it's always entertaining matches. This time, a little bit of a twist. Lana comes out.
A little bit. A lot of bit of a twist.
Well, clearly you're talking about.
The winner.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Lana comes out, distracts Charlotte. In the midst of this, a blind tag. Tamina comes in, super kicks Charlotte while she was trying to apply the sharpshooter on Natalya. And Tamina pins Charlotte. Once again, Tamina pinned Charlotte.
This is SmackDown, though. The land of opportunity.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But so what?
Unless you're named Luke Harper.
But what is this relationship we started to see last week and this week between Lana and Tamina? Something, they have some type of partnership.
Yeah, they got one word in their name. You know, it's just they get along.
They got one word in their name,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
same
Lana,
with
Tamina,
and Charlotte and Natalya.
Charlotte Flair. We
Flair.
all know it's Charlotte
Yeah.
Flair,
And-
so they don't really get along.
Oh.
Natalya Hart. Or Neidhart. Man,
Yeah.
I'm bad tonight.
You
Sorry.
You know,
What
you
is
know,
in this? What is in this?
You know what? You know what,
mug?
Tom? You can leave with Scott.
Okay, fine. I'm going to
Gabby
get
and
food
I
now,
got
so
this.
we can go get food. All right, good. I'm hungry. I'm
Sweet
sorry.
merciful Lord.
They're ready.
Chicken fingers, here we come.
That is actually also exactly what Tamina said after she won.
Chicken fingers, here we come. That's awful.
Why? Who doesn't
She
like
loves it,
chicken
yeah.
fingers?
I love chicken
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah, so what's bad about
They're
that?
delicious.
Lean
here
chicken
we come.
fingers,
Yeah.
not fried baked.
Yes. I mean, I
Just
do
kidding.
have to be good with my weight loss, but a cheat meal every now and then's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Once in a while.
Yes. Maria's backstage, knocks on the male locker room door. Remember how there's just one locker room for Randy Orton and then a locker room for everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have here tonight. But by the way, no Randy tonight, actually, now that I think about it. No Orton at all tonight.
What? But he cares so much.
Yeah, I know.
He loves the WWE
Maybe
universe.
he was helping behind the scenes.
And he didn't regret coming to Bakersfield at all. It actually turned out to be fun.
Yeah, he was all smiles and super full of energy at the Bakersfield show.
Ready to throw out the one hoodie that he had.
But he has
Did-
a match coming up, so
Did
we'll
not
He's
use
prepping.
did not
Yeah,
use the
prepping.
F-bomb at all while hyping up the crowd.
No, that guy, clean, wholesome family guy.
So Maria knocks on the male locker room door. Chad Gable's the one who answers it. And by the way, again, because we didn't get to talk about it last week, but I love that they gave Chad Gable that spotlight and had that awesome match with AJ.
Yeah.
That was excellent, and I really hope I don't know what's going to happen with American Alpha from it, but I really hope they do stuff with Chad Gable because he's awesome. Gable answers the door. Maria wants to know where Sami Zayn is. He's not there. Maria wants Gable to tell him that the First Lady of SmackDown is looking for him.
Real quick, Marie, Annette, Andrea Beeler, AJ0314 are all informing us that Randy Orton is currently in Thailand filming a movie with Seth Green.
Very
So
cool.
Were they on set?
He's busy.
Did he take pictures?
No excuse. This is SmackDown.
Well, he's not the champion, so he can do whatever he wants.
I thought he'd be cutting down that like steel reinforced bamboo for the Punjabi prison match, but okay.
He doesn't know where that is. He's in Thailand right now. He doesn't. Not quite.
So crazy
culturally
to me,
aware.
like, how did these guys split their time between WWE and shooting in Hollywood? Like, it's so committing in
you shoot
general.
in Thailand.
No,
But
I
still,
mean like
I know.
I mean like the industry. Yeah,
That's the
You shoot
Hollywood
it
of
anywhere. You're so funny. I want to go to Thailand, but no. Anyways, I really mean like it's such a committed schedule, not only from WWE but also in the entertainment industry. So I just wonder how they like balance that lifestyle when they're like full time doing both.
And they
It's
have
crazy.
family.
And family,
Kids
it's
and-
true.
And appearances
Wow,
and Make-A-Wish stuff.
it's a rough life.
Yeah, they got to go to the Jiffy Lubes in Thailand to sign autographs.
Absolutely. Get your oil changed and meet Randy Orton.
Oh, don't get your oil changed by Randy Orton. I don't think
I
you
didn't
like
say
that.
I didn't say let him change your oil. I'm
All
saying
right.
get your oil changed by the professionals, and while you're there, you can get a photo of Randy Orton.
I was trying to think of some tag team in the past called the Professionals.
There hasn't been a tag team called the Professionals, has
No,
there?
surprisingly not.
There
Could
should
not
be.
pull any reference of someone being, I mean, other than low-key dressing like Hitman, you know?
Yeah.
That's about it.
Sammy is backstage. He runs into Mr. and Mrs. Maria Kanellis, and they're saying that we deserve an apology. And Sammy's like, I've apologized every time I've seen you guys. I feel like I've done too many apologies. And Mike, what do you do here? You're just kind of hanging out. Oh, I get it. You're the lover and she's the fighter. This results in a slap in the face, and then Mike grabs the vase that he gave his beautiful wife and smacks it over the head of Sami Zayn.
How much did he spend on that?
At least $500, I'm sure.
Were they roses? I forget.
No, they weren't. No.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's right. The only thing that matters are roses.
Just
Really?
kidding. I love all
No,
flowers.
it's
What about
like
begonias?
But those are the expensive ones, let's be real.
The only expensive ones that matter are roses. You hear that, everybody? That's coming from Christian Rosenberg.
I loved last week the Huey Lewis reference.
Yeah.
That was great. That was awesome. I love that song.
But yeah, I'm curious. I think this is a great way to have Mike Kanellis debut because Sami Zayn's obviously one of the top fan favorites. So there's a good feud. Jumps him right into the upper mid card right away. So most likely this will be a battleground match, and
Hope so.
we'll have his debut.
I hope it's not the kickoff. On the kickoff show either. I want it on the pay-per-view.
It better be on a pay-per-view, and we better get at least the entire entrance song played.
Wow.
I mean, like
At
I
least, if
told you
not
before,
twice.
they need to update it a little bit. So, because
I think it's perfect.
You can listen to about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes in, and then be good because the rest is the same. So.
Great, then we'll repeat it over and over.
Then please write some new lyrics.
I was
You know,
gonna
present
next,
them.
I was
next
thinking of
week
doing that.
on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz, we will play their theme, and Tom Connolly.
You can Shatner
No.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
can
I ain't
sing
singing.
it. You can sing it. You can speak it. However you want to do
it.
it.
You can Shatner it.
You
Man,
will have
I
a new
so much work
verse.
to do already this week. All right, I'll try.
You will have a new verse. You said it. You want it. You have to deliver.
But
it.
I don't. I'm not getting paid for this.
You sound very
Yet,
passionate.
not yet.
The
about it.
C $sign FO guy. He gets paid for this.
Here's the thing, though. It might be so good they might pay you for it.
Okay.
Or
Alright.
it'll be
That's
so
a good
good
point.
they'll
They'll
just rip it
steal
off
it.
and not pay you a dime.
Exactly.
Yeah, that works too.
That'd be fine. I don't care.
Because, I mean, there's never been anyone here who WWE has taken ideas from and used.
Blocked.
Oh.
I agree with Tom. I think it should definitely be on the pay-per-view, on the kickoff.
Yes.
And I hope they have an entrance like Coming to America where people just throw rose petals at their
Yeah. I like that.
Well, didn't the ramp have the roses on it?
No, it had a heart.
Swan
Yeah.
for just like the tunnel of love. Like they come out on like a swan or something. Just ridiculous, over the top.
I like that.
Or I feel like he'll just carry Maria out.
A horse and carriage.
Or a horse and carriage would be nice
That'd be
too.
good.
That'd be that'd be a Mania
Like
entrance.
Every debut or like every entrance, it's always something different, like a different form of love. Like he carries her over like a puddle. One episode.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah, there you go. Horse and
Well, that would be a Mania entrance because you're outside.
Yeah, that'd be pretty intense.
They keep going.
Yeah.
It might be a hazard though to bring a hot air balloon to the center.
Yeah.
There you go.
It could be fake. I'm fine with that. they just get lowered down.
Well,
No, we have real tanks at WrestleMania. We demand real hot air balloons.
Okay. All right. Sure, Vince. Thanks. I guess we're skipping this match.
Or you can get the hot air balloon down with the tank. That's the beauty
Oh,
part.
there you go. All right. Okay. That works.
well, I think the only thing that could possibly be better than that is Breezango with Chuck Norris.
But not officially with him.
But we kind of got it tonight with Runway Walker Texas Ranger.
I think they found the person, the people who will induct Chuck Norris into the Hall of Fame this year.
He'll be the celebrity inductee.
Yeah.
I guess he could, for that appearance at the Rumble.
Yeah, and was that it? Was he also at a Mania one time, I feel like? Chat roll.
I just remember him going after
Remember,
Ken
Jarrett?
Shamrock.
I remember him kicking Jarrett in the face.
I remember him kicking Jeff Jarrett as well.
But
Yeah.
didn't he go after Ken Shamrock too, or was it just? I don't know.
I'm trying to
That
remember.
would have been really cool, actually.
I think he
Shamrock
scared
against
off.
Chuck Norris.
I think he scared off either Bigelow or Bundy too in that match. Like they were like trying to step to him, and he kind of like intimidated them, and they went away.
Chat roll, please help us with all the Chuck Norris appearances.
We need more Chuck Norris in our lives.
At WWE.
Yeah. Besides the Rumble, I don't know if he made a Mania appearance or not, but it would make sense if he did.
Yeah, like around the ones that were kind of you forget about,
Like the 11,
Jonathan
12.
Taylor
Yes,
Thomas showed
13.
Yeah.
up playing chess or whatever.
You guys are missing a key element here.
And that is
Who stole the pony?
that's
No,
what we have to get to.
Probably Chuck Norris.
It could have been. So they're riding Tully, the horse. His name is Tully, which is just great in itself. Down the hall, Tyler says his lasso tells the truth like Wonder Woman. They go up to Zack Ryder. Fandango parks Tully on the ladder. Talk about like, oh, that's a nice suit. You know, like you get a haircut. Now, Tyler, go do it. And Tyler's tied up in his own lasso. And they say, oh, is that really like a truthful lasso? Yeah, just ask me anything. Were you wearing a bra when you wore the dress? Of course, I'm not a hippie.
It's good.
Great line.
Mojo then walks over, and Breezango is interrogating Ryder because the day he debuted was the day Tyler Breeze got attacked and their office got trashed. So maybe it makes sense that it was Zack Ryder, the one who did it. And they're just like, so you really think the first thing that we wanted to do was trash your office?
Obviously.
We're looking for Shane and Daniel Bryan to become #1 contenders again. We're not going to do something shady. And Zach goes, oh, you mean like last week when you eliminated me from the Battle Royal? And Mojo's like, it was every man for himself. We talked about it before we went out there. This kid Mojo was 100% right. They talked about it.
No, it doesn't mean he's right.
They talked about it.
No.
They gave him the heads up.
Nah.
It could happen.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. Don't bro me.
Let's be honest. How often do I side with Mojo Rawley?
Every time.
That's a filthy lie.
I can't. This occasion seems like every occasion. That you just side with Mojo.
Yes. Yeah, because he's my favorite. So they said they have to get back to work, so the Hype Bros leave, and he's like, yeah, maybe I need to get my head back in reality, and you know what? Maybe you guys do too. Tyler says, we're running out of suspects and then someone stole Tully. And they're like, we know who. Ghosts.
Aliens.
Ghost aliens. Sorry, we didn't plan that.
No.
That was a bad job by us.
It's all right.
Did you guys even watch the show?
Yes.
Ghost.
Aliens.
Ghost.
Alien. No, we're not doing this right. It's not. No.
Ghost.
So I
Aliens.
Count to 3.
3 and
One-
then go, or on 3? Lethal
One.
Weapon helped to find
2, 3. Alien. No, see, you gotta say it at the same time. That was the whole
Oh
thing.
no! Wait, no. It was
They did it at the-
1, 1,
right,
1,
right.
1, and
They
then
said it at the same
both.
time. Then they switched it. Then they said it. Then they said them both
Oh,
together.
you're right. You're
See,
right.
this is hard
Damn,
to
we
put
don't have
together
this-
I know.
SmackDown Live,
I
because
know.
before they
This
used to
is-
just
This is
do
why we
take
don't.
after
This
take.
is why we don't write the show. This is why they're the professionals.
Yeah. This
Because
Okay,
they
wait.
can do it live.
This is
1,
why
2,
matches
3.
get thrown out.
Aliens. 1, 2, 3.
Ghosts.
No, you're supposed
Oh,
to say aliens
shoot.
then.
This is harder than it looks.
Gabby, go with them. You all leave. I'm finishing the show solo.
I did it on purpose.
Bucket of fries.
Yeah.
Real quick, update from the chat room,
Yes.
talking about Chuck Norris. AJ0314 said he was the special enforcer of the Undertaker versus Yokozuna casket match at Survivor Series 94.
That was the one with Jarrett. That was the one where he kicked Jarrett and stuff.
Right, why is Jarrett involved in that?
Because they were coming out to help Yokozuna.
Yeah, because when Yokozuna won in the casket match at the Rumble prior, there was like 10 guys that helped Yokozuna get Undertaker in the casket. Jarrett, Bundy, Bigelow, they were part of that group.
Man, what a goofy time.
I know, right?
And then, for some reason, they were all against The Undertaker. And had no affiliation with Yokozuna, but they were all against The Undertaker.
And never had no affiliation again until Survivor Series.
Yeah.
So from Royal Rumble all the way to Survivor Series, they didn't hang out at all on TV or anywhere else until Chuck Norris showed up.
Yep, and Chuck Norris saved the day for The Undertaker. The Undertaker shouldn't duck Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
What if he really did that?
That would be
He never
incredible.
comes out for anything else. Even Paul Bearer. He
Doesn't
wouldn't
induct
even
Paul Bearer, won't induct Kane, won't induct Mick Foley, but he'll induct Chuck Norris.
And the whole time he's like, oh man, oh he's just the best, he's the best, and he gets all fanboy.
That'd be so awesome.
Who do we think took the horse, though? Who do you think?
Well, now we got another mystery. It's probably the same guy who trashed The Office.
I don't think it's any of the ones that we saw on camera. I think it's somebody else.
I
another
think it's the
player.
Repo Man.
Oh,
that
don't
would be
tease
wonderful.
me.
At this point, I got to think it's Jason Jordan because he's the one left out.
But I don't. Yeah, I mean, who is? There's no other teams left.
Right, unless there's some team that's waiting to be like, if it's Sanity or something like that.
Nah, they're staying in NXT for a while.
I would think.
That would be cool though.
Yeah.
You know, they
But-
stole a horse and they get their shot.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like their type of thing. I
Well,
don't.
it could be anybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm really like. I really want to know who it's gonna be. I hope it's a good payoff in the end. I hope we're not just like.
It better be some great. Yeah, it better not be like, oh, it was the Ascension.
I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible.
They lied originally.
But there was that video, but it was, I guess, the Ascension in the video saying they destroyed the office, right?
No, they said they didn't.
Yeah.
No. But remember they had a videotape and they were like, and they put the tape in and it was a team. It was two guys there talking about how they destroyed the office.
Oh
So-
yeah, that was at
Yeah.
the pay-per-view,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then
mhm.
they said we'll come out and fight you, but they
Yes.
were
and then it was the Ascension
blacking
that came
out.
out, but then they were like, oh no, it wasn't us. We just wanted a match on the pay-per-view.
right. The one time they figured out how to get a match, just show up.
The Smoking Guns.
Yeah, there we go.
That would be great.
Imagine being pitched that storyline, though. This is how you're going to debut. You stole Breezango's horse.
And trash their pretend police office.
Hey, an early SmackDown Live tag team, Headbangers. Could be Headbangers.
Primo,
Spirit Squad.
Primo and Epico.
No, they already ruled them out.
Well,
Yeah.
Primo actually, Scott, we were wondering this because at the Bakersfield show, Epico wrestled, but no Primo.
Sure.
Ryan Satin has reported on Pro Wrestling Sheet that Primo has a knee injury and is requiring surgery, so he's going to be out a while. So that's why we didn't see him.
Oh man, I don't know which one that is still.
That's
I also
that's
saw something-
Carlito's brother.
I also
Sure, but I don't know.
That probably didn't help.
Sin Cara. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
But I also saw something online that said they wanted their release as well. So.
But Bryan Satin didn't report that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't trust it unless Ryan Satin.
I also read that Vince McMahon wanted his release as well.
Okay.
He's tired. His job is getting to
What are you
him.
Have you guys read that I Want to Be Hired? Have you?
No, I haven't read that
No,
anywhere.
it hasn't been
I
reported.
blocked
anywhere?
you on Twitter, so
Can
I haven't
someone
read
break
it.
that news that I would like if they all want to like
Ryan
be
didn't say
released?
either, so.
It's blocked.
Can we get a
I've been
Twitter
blocked
block update? Has anyone new blocked you?
No, I mean I don't know. I don't know if they blocked me. I'm not alerted if I'm blocked. So
They should alert you. If
Is there
you
an
I
app
wish
for
there
that?
was.
They don't. Yeah.
Is there an app?
someone tell me like there's got to be some way to find out who's blocked me.
We just thought of a good idea for an app.
There's definitely some internet trolls watching right now. Come on, you guys, give us some info.
Well, we'll get. I don't know if you heard recently. JBL blocked me on Twitter.
Wait, did you tweet that though?
Yes.
Did you tweet that? Yes, I saw.
Yes, I
it.
tweeted afterward because I'm
remember.
just like, does this mean I'm important?
You got to have weekly updates of who's been blocking you on
But
Twitter.
I don't know. I won't know unless
You
I'm
gotta find
searching.
out.
Okay, so every week I have to search every person
And
that's
see if it
employed by
blocks.
the WWE
Yeah.
and see if they block
And
me.
in the wrestling world. Maybe Dixie Carter blocked you.
She might have. I don't think I follow her, so who knows?
Oh, boom, block right there. Block right there. Take those words, quote them, send to Dixie. Block.
We'll keep you guys posted. Probably tonight when we all get food after the whole time. We're just gonna be searching.
There's definitely something. Out
And
there.
I'm sure someone else has blocked me. I need to make a block shirt. Actually, that should be my next shirt. I'm gonna make that happen, and it will sell like
Block Rosie Block or
maybe just block, maybe
okay.
just hashtag blocked or something.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hashtag blocked.
Blocked. Rosie blocked.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's better.
We'll see. We'll stew some ideas on that one. Main event: Kevin Owens and Rusev versus John Cena and AJ Styles. This is Cena's first match back since WrestleMania. This was Rusev's first match back on TV in months. So, kind of a big deal. Didn't really talk about that at all on the commentary.
True.
Yeah, they don't want you to remember that.
I guess. And Haywood Wong in the chat said that Cheeseburger blocked me.
No.
I don't know.
man.
I think Cheeseburger's awesome.
Oh, yeah, now you're trying to get unblocked.
I don't know. Shout out to Cheeseburger. You've got
What kind of shout out? Hateful? Spiteful?
a positive
Vengeful?
shout out to Ring of Honor star Cheeseburger.
His fingers are crossed.
You guys are making me want a cheeseburger right now.
Soon.
Talking about
Soon.
food and cheeseburger.
So
Jokes.
I did like, even though I just joked about how he blocked me on Twitter, I did like how JBL mentioned on commentary. I wrote this down. I did write this down. He was talking about how Cena and AJ teaming up is like if Michael Jordan and LeBron James were a team.
I
know you don't understand that reference, Scott, because
know
you are
Chuck-
not one of sports.
know who
see
Chuck
Space
Norris
Jam?
is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Remember that
documentary?
guy? Remember the
Yes,
yeah,
it was a documentary. It was
Yeah.
based on a
the
true
guy
story.
the guy that played with Bugs Bunny. On
Bill
that
Murray.
thing? No.
Yeah, he was in
Well,
it.
yeah, he did. yes, he did
He's
play it.
correct.
Yeah, okay.
He is actually correct on that.
I know who D'Angelo Williams is. I don't know who these other people are you're talking about.
They're
Well,
basically saying they're like the mega powers.
yes.
Oh, are they like Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense
Yes.
then. Okay, I got this.
Jay Leno and Kevin Eubanks.
The two most famous basketball players.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for explaining it.
Does not
Just
compute.
putting it out there. Actually,
Scott's
I
doesn't
grew up
know.
on Michael Jordan. 90s and 2000s.
Yeah. I don't know who this LeBron dude is.
and-
I gotta point out what
Guess he's okay.
AJ0314
I was just gonna do it
said.
too. Yeah,
The
go ahead.
sun blocked Christian Rosenberg.
And he blocked me since birth. So, yes, the Sun has blocked me. Fun match here. Combination with a Pele kick and a yay on Kevin Owens. Cena got the win. Cena and AJ celebrate. Shake hands. Cena kind of stares down at the title as SmackDown goes off the air. So we continue to build up the U.S. title match at Battleground with Owens and AJ. The flag match between Cena and Rusev. We have Nakamura and Corbin. We're going to have a 5-way elimination match for the women's title. New Day and Usos. They still got another week, and I feel like I'm forgetting the match,
A
too.
Punjabi prison.
Oh, I forgot the freaking
Yeah.
Punjabi prison match. And Sami Zayn and most likely Mike Kanellis.
Did you drop an F-bomb?
no, he's a friggin'.
Oh,
I hope I didn't.
I was gonna call him out if he did.
I hope I didn't.
it's worth it for the Punjabi prison.
Yeah.
It should be called the, effing Punjabi prison match. like that get Twitter blown up.
Apparently, Carmelone has blocked me as well. According to the chat roll. I was a big fan of Carmelone in the NBA, too.
You were, until he blocked you.
Now I'm hurt if he blocked me. Apparently Kalisto's going to block me, too, according to the Optimus Provost. Or Provost. I don't know how it's pronounced. Shaq has blocked me. RBO blocked me. If you know anyone else who has blocked me on Twitter, leave a comment on the YouTube page, or you can just tweet me to let me know, so then I could talk about it on the air next week. But you can talk to all of us on various forms of social media. Scott Narver, how can people reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on social media at Scott Narver. You can check out youtube.com/onyourmarkshow for free, funny shoot interviews. Check that out. New episodes coming soon. And also check out Wrestling Compadres Slamcast with this week's guest when I was at Slammiversary. Talk with Jeff, Jarrett, and Josh Matthews all about Slammiversary and what went down. Check that out.
Have either of them blocked me?
I don't know. They should. I'll let them know.
Oh, no, like Josh Matthews and I, we talk once in a while, so I would hope. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett would have blocked me.
It's possible.
It's possible. Tom Connolly.
You just we're happy that Chuck Norris beat him up, so I'm sure he blocked you. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TomTheCom. I'm trying to get some more 3D printed things going, but work's been crazy. So once that kind of calms down, I'll get some more cool stuff going.
The Walls of Jericho, Kevin Owens, and Louis Vuitton have all blocked me, apparently.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot. Gabrielle Loren, how do we reach out to you?
Everyone can follow me on Twitter at Gabrielle_Loren or Instagram at Gabby, that's 2 B's, _Loren. And if you guys are into wrestling, which you are if you're watching tonight, Women of Wrestling Season 5 coming out in the fall, I'll be your backstage reporter.
There you go.
Awesome.
Lego has blocked me and Scott Steiner has blocked me, but maybe that's a good thing if Scott Steiner blocked me. Yeah. And you can follow me on Twitter at @WhereRosenberg, Instagram @TheWhereRosenberg, T-shirts, ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. And for all your other AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Jimbo, play yourself real quick.
Follow me on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth. Check out Xpac12360 tomorrow. Our guest will be the pretty boy Pitbull, Kenny King.
There you go. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's SmackDown Live AfterBuzz. For Jimbo in the Booth, Scott Narver, Tom Connolly, and Gabby Loren, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Block.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.